What up, though? It's your boy DTA, aka the DTA Experience. You already know what it is, man. I support DJs that's in the building, and you support DJs too, alright? You already know, man. Today, I'm about to do one of my favorite things. Hanging out with the culture coaches, Val the Voice, DJ No Frills, Famous Frills, the Rolls Royce of this radio-ish. Oh, it's gonna be a movie.
Everybody was talking about Famous Frills and Val the Voice, coaching the culture.
Yes, we beneficial, we
sir.
are official. It's your fam, DJ No Frills, Famous Frills, the Maybach of his music.
Talk to him.
The Rolls Royce of his radio.
Talk to him.
I am effing top of the line, and it's my Boricua bro. Tell him your name.
Yes, sir. It's your man Val the Voice, the people's choice, Mr. Validated, and I know you hate it. And listen, man, we got a legendary figure in the studio today, but before we bless the people, all right, I gotta make an official announcement. No Frills, you won after a year the Philly cheesesteak. We're gonna hang it up. Philly cheesesteak beat the chopped cheese. I had to take my man No Frills out to Joey Merlino's out of Philadelphia, and I had to make a public announcement because that was the bet and buy him a Philly cheesesteak. You won.
Hey, Val, can I say something?
Yeah.
FBH, what that mean?
FB and humble.
Yes, FB and humble. Yes, the cheesesteak is the king.
Listen, I'm gonna get you back on the go round. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about our next topic. But listen, it's not about us, man. It's not about us. Listen, I got a question.
Yes.
What does Prince? What does Beyonce? What do Kevin Hart have in common?
You tell me.
They work with the legend DTA The Experience. And
Yes.
he is our guest today in the studio. Listen, man, when you talk about legacy, when you talk about history, when you talk about hits, when you talk about the DJ culture, you're talking about DTA.
Yes.
So I got a question. I'm not even gonna welcome to the show. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Thank you guys for having me.
All
I
right,
appreciate
listen.
it.
Check this out. Did you know long ago when you touch your first DJ equipment that you would be one of the legends in the game? Talk to him.
No, not at all. Because when I first touched DJ equipment, it was because of my older brothers when I was living in Bushwick, Brooklyn.
Oh, shout out to Bushwick, Brooklyn, Phils.
Right? You know what I'm saying? I was
It's not
born-
Philly.
It's not Philly.
Here we go. Here we go.
But yeah, my brothers, they was like 10 and 11 years older than me.
Yeah.
So as teenagers, they brought turntables.
Okay.
So when I was like 6 years old, I was watching them and learning while they was rocking.
Okay.
So when I first learned, it was like a new toy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just happened to be really good at the new toy.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't think that it would ever be this. But as would have it, a couple of years later, my parents, they got me out the concrete jungle.
Okay.
And they moved me to the suburbs of Long Island.
Okay, Long Island is in the building.
Potholes in your lawn?
Yeah.
All of that. We're going to talk about all of that.
that's
Strong
I
Island.
love that record.
But let me tell
Strong
you,
Island, too.
let me tell you how God works. So I was in this hip hop thing since I was 6. But when I moved to Long Island, it's the suburbs. They got ducks and deers and
That's right.
roosters.
Bambies.
Yeah,
That's right.
All of that craziness. So
Yeah.
I thought hip hop was over for me. But as God would have it, God moved me onto the same street as the legendary, may he rest in peace, Diabolical Biz Markie.
Wow.
Whoa.
Noble
That's
Street.
exclusive.
Noble Street.
Noble
Hey,
Street.
Val, how you know this,
Do
man?
you remember me from Noble Street, Chief? We used to be down back in the days. Frills, don't
All
act
the
brand
time,
new.
but never
Philly
since
don't
to
know
amaze,
about that.
They caught the vapors.
You styling
Because
today.
this is New York culture.
Remember, you still got to drive down 95 North, 95 South, Val. Pull yourself together. Philly out of control. Get one of them young boys.
Hey,
But
listen, man. Back to DTA.
Pause.
Yeah. So, being that, God moved me into the presence of the Biz Markie,
Yes.
that's when I got to see the bigger picture.
Okay.
Like, I was 10 and a half, maybe 11 years old at the Apollo watching Biz come out of a nose
Wow.
onto that stage, watching him destroy the Apollo. And I was like, I want to do that. So that's when me playing around on the turntables got a lot more serious.
That's what's
because
up.
Biz showed me what I could be.
What's possible?
And this is the reason why I don't think anyone can outperform me on stage when I'm on
Wow.
that stage.
Talk your
Talk
ish,
heavy,
man.
talk heavy.
your ish.
Listen,
Can I
Especially
say
since you're
something?
from Strong
Can I-
Island.
I
And
wanna-
not.
Yo, for the public,
Yeah.
this man is up here because his accomplishment. I got a cousin.
Yeah.
He want to come on the show. Sorry, little Jamar, you not qualified. We don't do this over. You got to have skills,
That's
and you
right.
got to put that work in.
Hey,
Pause.
Jamal, man, keep practicing.
That's right. Keep practicing.
Don't let nobody stop you. Keep practicing,
That's it.
and you gonna get here. All right.
That's what I told No Frills when he was an amateur.
You gonna
No,
get here.
tell him to quit. Tell him to quit. Yo, I'm in there. Hold on, right now. I'm tired. Yo, listen, for real. I'm tired
Killing
of people.
season?
Hold on 1 second, Val. Be quiet for Philly, the home of the DJs. Don't ever forget that. Listen, Val.
My bad.
I just want to say something, right? No, he needs to quit because the only reason he's DJing because he spent $500 to get a 1 terabyte hard drive filled.
Yeah.
He didn't have to collect no records. He ain't get no bruises on his hands.
That's right.
Collecting records. Hey, DJ, let's talk about the culture
Talk
of
to him.
coming up on vinyl record. Let's talk about your experiences with it.
I mean, vinyl's everything. I'm a 5-time battle champion.
Say that
vinyl.
again.
Hold on. Say that again for the people.
Say that again.
I'm a 5-time battle champion, member of the X-Men and Executioners on vinyl. I won all my battles before you could
crazy.
pre-produce your sets and do all of that stuff.
Listen, I want to really put a lot of respect on your name.
Yeah.
They don't some people don't understand what it means to be a part of those two legendary crews. Break it down for the public and little Jamar that want to be a DJ. Tell him what those crews are and what they mean to hip hop, please, for the fans.
Yes.
We are the culture.
Well,
Culture.
I mean, there's always the aspect of DJing, rocking parties, mixing, blending, mixtapes, radio, as we all do, all of that stuff.
Yes.
But there's another aspect to it called turntablism. I am a
That's right.
turntablist. That's one of the aspects of what I do. My crew, the X-Men, also known as the Executioners, we are, they say, some of the best turntablists that have ever lived.
Facto.
I co-sign that. I co-sign. Ain't no hating over here, homie.
Factamundo.
Rest in peace to my little bro, Rock Raider. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the greatest turntablists ever. Steve D, who's the founder of beat juggling. They say that I'm the founder of something called pitch juggling.
Okay.
And some other techniques like, there it is.
So hold up. So the pitch juggling. Oh, break that down for the for DJs. What's pitch juggling?
I always say documented because
Okay.
I don't care about who's first. I never cared about none of that stuff. But I'm the first one documented to ever do juggling routines while the records were at 2 different pitches. So I was making rhythms like the first DMC that I was in. I scratched what's that? Adventures of Grandmaster Flash.
Yes,
the part where the 8th one that comes in with the pen, and so now this is my Latino heritage coming in because I'm
Check your ish. That's right, Frills. He's half Latino.
I'm Boricua too, though, Val.
I'm Panamanian. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Rest in peace to
We
one
in
of
the
the
culture.
rest in peace to one of the greatest DJs and the greatest human beings ever in our culture, who was my Panamanian big bro, DJ Clark Kent.
Wow, that's
So-
right.
I never
Clark
knew that.
Kent.
So Panama
Hip-hop
got some dope
co-creators.
people too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
shout out
For
to my
sure.
man Shabam
So,
Sadiq. He's
when
Panamanian.
Absolutely, no
It's the
doubt.
family.
So when I was cutting that, I had one on 45 and the other one on 33. Now, Steve D, he focused on the drums
All right.
with the beat juggling, and he called it the funk. Later on, they just labeled it beat juggling. I focused on the rhythm.
Okay.
So
Teamwork.
I made that record go. That's a salsa rhythm that was playing in my house.
That's a salsa rhythm, Frills.
I was just emulating what my parents were playing. So I was, and the funny thing is, I met Steve D battling him in that U.S. competition, and that day, I was the only one that he said, "Yo, I'm putting this crew together called the X-Men. Would you be down?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've never been in a crew. Let's do it." But out of all of those great DJs, like Battle Cat was in it, all of these great DJs, he asked me.
Yeah.
And he told me he asked me because he said, "You are doing what I'm doing, but you're doing it different."
Yeah.
Yes.
Got your own unique style.
Right. So Steve D was beat juggling while I was, I guess, pitch juggling. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question. Two questions. Number one, question and a comment. Number one, do you remember the name of the salsa record? You said that's a salsa rhythm.
I can't remember the name of the record.
Okay.
I grew up with
You let us know later.
everything from Earth, Wind, and Fire
Yeah.
was playing in my crib to
Okay.
James Brown.
Yeah, Fania All Stars.
Michael Jackson to, Tito Puente.
Yeah,
to,
Fania All Stars.
That's what I'm
There
saying.
you go.
There was so many.
Can you let the people know what the DMC? You said when I was doing the DMC, we know what the DMC is, but our listeners might not know what the DMC is. So
Let
tell them
little
what
Jamar
that is.
know.
The DMC stands for Disco Mix Club. That was
you
the
go.
original name of it. Shout out to Tony Prince. He's the creator of it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it's a competition that started in 1986. just trying to gather the best DJs in the world to come display their skills. Shout out to the legendary great DJ Cheese. He's the first world champion of the DMC.
It's a fact.
The second world champion is my big bro, your big bro, our legendary big bro.
Yes, sir.
Cash Money. From Philly.
That's the homie, man. What a
Right,
great
right.
dude,
Shout out
man.
Cash. And he a Leo like me.
And
He's
I got
a Leo.
a confession to make. I got a confession to make.
Yeah.
Just to a little while ago, I always thought that the DMC was for Run DMC, like that DMC. It was behind. It was made like he created it.
Hey yo, can we
I
stand?
did.
I'm not mad at that.
I got
Listen,
a
you qualified
confession
to
to
do
make.
this some night. Can you snatch his hip hop card right now?
Nah, you know what?
Being honest.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
That's a dope blooper.
Yeah.
If
I
I was
was
gonna
right.
just assume something,
Yeah.
that's dope.
The
He's just
DMC,
being nice
yeah.
because y'all from New York.
And so that's right.
Your card
New York
is
gotta
revoked in
stick together.
Philadelphia,
New York gotta stick
No,
together.
no,
All
your
right?
card is revoked in Philadelphia. I'm calling Cash Money up.
Listen, man. I'm coming November. 215 and Freeway, my man DJ No Frill Spitter, I'll be there.
Nice.
And nobody from Philly's telling me I can't
And
go.
you allowed to come, but you need to hit that pause button.
Oh, pause.
That was a crazy Ayo Freeway
Hey,
voice.
yo.
But hold on, listen. I just want to talk. I'm
Elaborate.
excited talking to a DJ
Yes.
that I really, really respect.
Respect.
And like, you know, I wanted him on this platform because he is a dope DJ, got crazy accolades, but he said a name. This name made me want to be a DJ. When I was a kid, I used to take 3 phone books. I'm telling my age, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm classic, homie.
Right. Sure.
I'm a cool classic, right?
Yeah.
And I used
You
to
gold
watch-
school, Frills. You
and I used to
gold.
watch. It might have been video vibrations, or I'm not sure which one it was. And it was this one part of this record, and he said, "Yo, we need some scratches." Next thing you know, a dude jumps up, was his shirt open with the Superman shirt, and that was Clark Kent.
Yep.
That dude really inspired me. Like when I
Yeah.
was a kid, and I used to sit in my phone books like real
Yeah.
rap, act like I was cutting. Let's talk about the greatness of Clark Kent because
Yes.
he discovered. Name some of the people he discovered, like far as artists.
Well, Clark, he started out with Dana Dane.
Dana
That's
Dane,
right.
that was Dana Dane. This beat, the Dev beat. That's
so
my joint.
so you got Dana Dane
Yeah.
in the game. Mr. C, rest in peace to my rock
Yes.
colleague DJ Mr. C, is credited for bringing Big into the game. Clark had already knew Big.
That's right.
Okay.
Was working with Big through Jay, and Clark is also one of the people that discovered Jay-Z.
That's right.
As well.
And he
You know
also
what I'm saying?
produced one of the legendary records, Brooklyn, right? He produced
Right.
Brooklyn's finest classic.
Let me tell you something, man. Clark Kent
Legendary.
one of the most important people to the culture.
That's
Yes.
right.
Because not only was he an amazing DJ, he just never battled.
Yeah.
If Clark battled,
I seen
Producer
the videos.
also,
I seen
yeah.
The videos.
if Clark battled, he would have washed everybody at that time.
Yes, I
like
seen the videos,
literally.
yeah.
Clark was like that nice.
Part of one of the originals with
Clark-
Tony Touch and them.
Well, let me tell you. Let
Yeah.
me tell you this. Shout out to my brother, the incredible DJ Richie Rich.
Okay.
The world knows him as Daddy Rich.
Yes.
Because of Third Base. But
Hold on. I
know
just
him
gotta
as
say this.
Richie Rich.
Listen. We paying homage.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. When it comes to transforming him on this third base joint.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Like,
Right,
listen. If
Third
you a
base
DJ, you
introduced us
under
to a lot of
yo
legends.
his cuts on there. Shout out.
Yeah.
I'm from Philly, so
Yeah.
we gonna talk about this. So DJ
yeah.
Ghetto, I came up under DJ Ghetto Doodles and Act. They like my brothers, right?
Yes.
Those is my fam.
Exactly, right?
Yep.
DJ Ghetto was always telling me about him because he got a
Yep.
real crazy good, like a sharp, like it's like a certain
Sharps.
type of transform. I
Yeah.
can't really explain. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
It's like
yep.
a funky transform that
Facts.
and Miz got it too. But
Yes.
Miz is
yeah, but
crazy
dude,
with it.
I just
Yeah,
wanted to give him his credit because
So-
this is the culture. But go ahead,
Well,
finish building, fam.
let me give you the lineage.
Yes.
So Richie Rich was Clark's student. Richie Rich trained me to become a turntablist and a battle DJ.
Wow.
I never was going to battle in my life. That wasn't my thing. I was a party DJ, a dope party DJ that just knew how to scratch.
That's right.
I was like, shout to Mel Star. I was Mel Star before there was a Mel Star.
I see what
Okay.
you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Respectfully,
So
I see exactly what you mean.
I never wanted to battle, but
Yeah.
Rich was like, "Yo, you are crazy nice. Let me just show you a few things to help you understand how nice you are."
Right.
So, Rich was my Phil Jackson.
Got
You know what I'm
Wow.
saying?
Got you.
He like how y'all coaching the culture.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
coached me.
Right.
So again, Clark to Rich to me. You understand the lineage?
Yes.
So that's
dope.
That was just crazy how that happened. And then back to Clark Kent again. The guy loved music.
Yeah.
He loved hip hop. if you ever met Clark, he left you better than you came. You understand that?
Right.
Like there's not too many people like that. And again, rest in peace, Biz Markie was another one.
Yeah.
He was a magical human being that if you met him, you felt better about life. And,
Right.
and we need more people like that.
Yeah.
You know, and
Question.
we need you guys.
Thank you, man.
For coaching the culture.
Appreciate
Real
that.
talk.
The culture coaches
Yo,
is needed.
since
We're
we
tired of
speaking
the
Clark
vultures.
and we talking about DJ.
Facts.
Shout out to DJ Music Rock. I know he.
Okay.
I know he knows.
Of course.
I'm real
Yeah.
cool with music. Shout out Music
He's
Rocker telling me all these
Fleet DJs,
Yeah,
right?
Fleet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Telling me all these different
got a
stories
question.
about Brooklyn
Dope.
and just
I
different
got a
things.
question. So two
Serious
things.
as cancer.
Number one.
Who could beat the average dancer?
Talk to him.
What do you feel today about the DJ culture? You got all these overnight DJs who you know, who didn't, you know, like we would like to say pay their dues. We understand. It means something to us. It might not mean something anyway to a lot. But what do you, somebody who has paved the way, who have accomplished so much in the culture, who's so world respected, work with some of the biggest names, produce some of the biggest records in hip hop. What do you think about today's DJ culture?
I'm gonna keep it.
Keep it 1,000.
Super 1,000. I'm gonna keep it a super 1,000 with you. Like during most of my career,
Yes.
you know, I always could kind of like walk around with my chest out.
Okay.
I didn't, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I could have.
You
know what I'm
earned
saying?
that, homie.
Because I felt that way because I was in arenas. I'm still in arenas to this day.
Okay.
Like consistently. Men and women lie, numbers live, Instagram videos don't lie.
Yeah,
Just go on my gram
factamundo.
at DTA Experience. You'll see me in front of 20,000 people a week. It's what I do.
All right.
So now I was proud of the fact that I was in those arenas because at the time you had to be dope
That's
to be
right.
in those arenas. You had to be
That's
like,
right.
and you couldn't stand next to me if you wasn't dope in those arenas.
Mm.
Nowadays, because of all the mumble rappers, you now have the entry of the mumble DJ.
Hold on, homie. Listen, we gotta pay some bills, right? And we gotta honor a legend, Bismarck. You know what I'm saying? The question
course.
is, yes, we gonna talk about y'all mumble DJs. Lil Raheem, you my
Yeah.
cousin. Listen, ain't no fraud where we from. Let's go.
Step your vocab up.
Podcast bullies. Famous Frills and Valor voice. Coaching the culture.
That's right, cool classics. DTA The Experience.
The broadcast bullies. Famous Frills and Valor voice. Coaching the culture.
The question is not why, but why not? New music, cool classics. Yo, you know we pay homage to the legends. Bismarck, Heavy D. You know what I'm saying? The question is not why, but why not? But before we went to break,
tonight's-
let's talk about the mumble DJ.
Oh, that's right. So about the mumble DJs too, and today's DJ culture.
We want to hear about the mumble
Okay,
DJs.
go
'Cause I'm a
ahead.
DJ.
That's
And
right.
it's disrespectful to
Yeah.
me.
So I mean, you know, so nowadays, fast forward to now, like
Yes.
2025, I'm still in arenas.
That's
you know,
right.
But when I'm doing the shows, you know, like with the newer generation, with the YMB,
The mumble
young
rappers.
boys, you
Yeah.
know, all of
Yeah.
them. They
The
bring-
YNs.
They bring their mumble DJ friends with them, and they've been DJing for like 6 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, they got a hard drive, some music, and they got to ask the sound guy, how do I press play? That's all they want to know.
I
is
got
how,
a story
how-
to
6
tell
minutes,
like
Dougie
Biggie.
Fresh, but you not on.
I got a
homie.
story to tell like Biggie. I ain't
Go
gonna say
ahead.
the DJ name, but I'm gonna say the artist name. Shout out to him, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Casanova. Casanova,
Okay.
look, he came to not Philly, he was in Red, and I was actually DJing for Tiffy that night. And he had a DJ. He told me, it's like, this is my man. Yo, he ain't know how to do nothing. I basically did the set for him. You owe me a check. I
Facts.
forgot homie name, Free Casanova,
Yeah.
but
Cut the check,
listen,
CTC.
man. Listen, we got to stop putting people on because they from this neighborhood
That's right.
or your cousin. Y'all killing the culture with that. That's just
Yeah.
my opinion. Like, you know what I mean? We professionals, like, they don't know how many years I spent in the basement. How many years you spent in the basement before you let everybody know you was a DJ? Because they would have laughed at you back in the day. I know in Philly, like, you couldn't just say you was a DJ. So how long did you spend in the basement before you said, I'm a...
at least 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Because I started when I was 6. I started DJing backyard parties when I was like 12. So like 6
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
So I got a question. Did you ever have to on the tape. Do you ever have to spank one of these young DJs? That's a pause. That's a pause. But did you ever have to pull your chest out on one of these YNs?
I really don't, because they see what I do on stage and they're like, oh,
yeah, respect
snap.
the architect.
Yeah, they're like, they step in.
No, it's another level.
They all come up to me like, yo, you DJ.
Yeah.
We didn't know you was like that.
Yeah, now you
like,
know, homie.
But I tell them like this, I'm like, I'll teach you.
That's right.
I would rather you learn and to be dope than to just stand here and say, turn up and press the button.
But you got a CTC for that. Cut the check.
Hold up, do you do like DJ classes?
When I can, I do. I teach like certain individuals. Like there's the twins, you know, Samara and Kayla.
Oh, you teach them?
Well, no,
He coaches. Is it different? He's coaching.
They already was good. I just gave them some pointers on how to be better. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Little DJ Sophia.
Yeah,
She's another one of my little understudies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I help people out when I can.
No, Frizz, I'm coming for your job, and that's a pause.
Hey, Dame. Take the pause button back from this guy. Matter of fact, cancel his career.
Cancel my subscription to the pause, because you know everything is subscriber based. Listen, so another question, right? Talk to us a little bit about, listen, man, Long Island has a legendary history, man, in hip-hop. Public Enemy.
Let's talk about
Bismarcky.
Let's talk about
Epmd.
Yes.
I mean, it goes on and on now. I don't remember the name of this.
Hold on, you forgetting names.
Go ahead,
You're
come
going
on.
to get banned from
Go ahead,
you're going to end up on the Indian reservation up there. I got family up there.
Go ahead.
But anyway,
Let him tell us.
Name the names,
You want the
please.
names?
Name
All
the
right.
Let
names.
him tell us.
We already spoke about my personal mentor, the Diabolical Bismarcky.
Yes, sir.
Right? One of the dopest rap duos ever, Epmd.
Yes,
right?
sir.
One of the most eclectic, greatest rap groups of all time, De La Soul.
Yes.
Right? One of the dopest lyricists ever, K Solo. All right.
Oh, dope.
Another super dope lyricist, Keith Murray.
Yes.
Right?
Wow.
Another robotic, futuristic. He's resting in peace, but Craig Mack. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Look,
Wow, I
this
knew
is-
that.
This is all Long Island.
And a revolutionary Public Enemy.
And, of course, Public Enemy. You know,
And
one
not
of the
forget
biggest
Public
groups
Enemy.
ever. Public Enemy's on tour right now doing stadiums.
That's crazy.
Stadiums, like baseball stadiums. Understand the magnitude of how big that group is.
Yeah. Frill says the culture never dies.
Never dies.
The culture never dies.
You got JVC Force. You got rest in peace, Granddaddy IU.
Yeah,
I mean, the list goes on. There's more.
Yeah.
I mean, I could keep going, but I'm just saying, like, Strong Island has had a major impact on hip hop culture. And the dope part about it is, we all live 20 minutes from each other, and we all sound different.
That's a
And
fact.
don't ever forget, the God MC, Rakim Allah.
That's right.
Is from Wine Dance, Strong Island.
Oh, yeah.
So understand, like, we do hip hop
That's
in Long
right.
Island. Understand?
Talk to him.
Well,
Heavy.
this is what we need to know. Like, so when you come to Philly, right? You go to Philly, you get a cheesesteak, and you can come, you get some pizza. The pizza better than
Oh,
New York.
man.
The pizza
Oh,
better than New
it's
York.
gonna be a
The
long
pizza
story,
better than
man.
New York.
Yeah, this guy talking about the Philly.
Yo, son,
Our
you,
pizza
Yeah.
better.
We got the
But hold on,
best
we're gonna talk about
pizza.
that later.
You wildin',
Hold
yeah.
on. We're gonna talk about that later.
Knickerbocker.
Hold on,
Right.
hold on. It's not about New York.
You don't know
What's about
nothing.
that?
It's about Strong Island.
about
It's
Strong-
always about New York. When you in New York, Frills,
Ridgewood.
don't disrespect the God. Don't disrespect the legendary
we
DTA.
gonna
It's
give you
his time.
we give you the cheesesteak. Because
We give you the
I'll be
cheesesteak,
honest with you,
and that's
when
questionable.
I know the chopped cheese was going up against it, I was
Yeah.
like, man, I've been to
Yeah.
Philly. I don't
No,
know
no,
about
that
that.
says
Yeah, he
different.
won.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
won.
But you
He
ain't
won.
getting
I
pizza.
made my
You're not
public.
getting pizza, son.
Listen,
I don't know
That's
what I
not
don't know.
happening.
Well, listen,
I made the
listen.
public announcement.
Crazy.
That's all you getting, Frills. Shout out to my man, One Punch Car, who showed me mad love. I went up to Philly. You know, like I said in the video, it really is the city of brotherly love. But don't get it twisted, because One Punch Car, he's not playing out there.
Exactly. But listen, we going back to New York, right?
Yes.
And I want to talk about Strong Island culture. So
Yes,
if
sir.
I pull up in Strong Island, should I go to the Indian reservation first, or should I where I'm going to eat at? What is to do out there? Like, tell us about the culture of coming up in that section of New York City.
Well, where I came up in Long Island, it was like it was a melting pot.
Okay.
Literally, I had white neighbors, Spanish neighbors, black neighbors, Caribbean neighbors. You know what I'm saying? It was just Asian neighbors. It was just a melting pot. And the funny thing is, we didn't know what racism was, because everybody was just everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, the weird part is, like, nowadays everybody's like pushing a narrative, but we didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? So it was just super diverse. Like, if you know, if a black dude and a white dude was fighting, sometimes I root for the white guy because he was my friend.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't have
Yeah.
nothing to do
That's
with
real though. Like that's
Yeah.
real. That's real.
I mean,
your
that's-
friend. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
I agree.
that's how we grew up. So it's a very culturally diverse island.
That's right.
And as far as like where to go, man, well, first of all, the res is dope. The reservation is dope. Like especially if you want to get your smoke on. You know?
Yeah.
Hold on. So look, a lot of people don't know. They just think it's in movies. One day I took a flight up to Long Island, and it's called Islip. It was a small pause. It's
Yeah.
a small airport.
Yep.
And they was like, yo, they got Indian reservation. I said,
That's
I want to
right.
see it. I thought they was lying. You get there, they driving around on a golf course. Let's talk about the Indian reservation
Yeah.
and the types of Indians.
Okay.
It might be some. It might be some of your family too.
That's
up there,
right.
Val.
That's right.
Let's talk about
Taino
the reservation.
Indians. We everywhere.
Exactly. I know.
All right. Well, the reservation is called
Yeah.
the Shinnecock Reservation.
Okay.
And you know, they do a lot of actually I'm going to be performing out there because they have contracts to do these EDM events.
Okay.
So they're doing an EDM / hip hop event.
Okay.
That's coming up in 2026. I don't know the exact date yet.
We in
but,
the we out
Let
there.
us know. Let us know so we can
Of
promote
course.
it too.
And you can always just tap in with my Instagram
Yes.
at all my social medias at DTA Experience.
Plug it.
And I'll put the dates and everything up there.
Yes.
Right.
But yeah, they got like an arena over there, a small one. I think it holds like 12 or 13,000
Okay.
people. Yeah, so that's on the res. And then you got like I said, if you a smoker, they got 4 dispensaries. You know, it's crazy.
Hold on.
I got a question
Frill
when
service
you're ready,
announcement.
Frill.
When he say smoker, in Philly, smoker means that you smoke crack. We
Oh,
not talking
oh,
about
no,
crack
no, no,
or
no, no.
powder,
Yeah,
no
yo, pause,
cocaine,
Frill.
no cocaine.
Pause over there. Who's talking about
in Philly,
smoking crack?
No, when they say smoker, and I'm from Philly.
Yeah, I know.
When you use that word
That's a
smoker,
pause.
we say that you smoking crack. When they
Yeah.
say, yo, there go some smokers, we talking about they
Yeah.
smoke crack.
Oh,
So I wanted to make that clear. We got people from Philly that listen and watch.
Right. Well,
Know what I'm saying?
I mean not crack, like regular cannabis.
Exactly. I just want to make that clear. I
Right,
want to make
right.
that clear. You talking about green 420, whatever. You know what I
Right,
mean?
exactly.
So,
420
so,
friendly.
so listen, talk to the people. You know, I'm from Brooklyn, but as a kid, my moms and my pops would always say, jump in the car. We going to Green Acres Mall.
Yeah.
Legendary.
That's
Tell the
wow.
people
Yeah.
the
What's that
Green
about?
Acres is like the Albee Square Mall that we had in Brooklyn.
Right,
So,
so-
talk about Green Acres Mall.
In Brooklyn, it
And
was
Val think he
Brooklyn,
tough today.
Yeah. Green Acres.
In Brooklyn, it was the square, Albee Square.
That's
Shout
right.
out-
In Queens, shout out to my Queens people. In Queens, it
Coliseum.
was the Coliseum.
Hello.
And then out in Strong Island, it was the.
I don't know if they got anything like that in Philly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they got anything. They got Sneaker Villa. We ain't gonna get into all that.
I ain't even listen. I ain't going to disrespect.
Yeah, go ahead.
I ain't
Talk
gonna
about
disrespect
Green
this
Acres.
legend because he got a lot to talk about.
Talk about Green
This
Acres.
ain't Brooklyn. We talking about Strong Island. You get left out there with them Indians. Pull yourself together, homie.
Yeah, tell us about some of that Green Acres history.
I mean, Green Acres was dope. I mean, it was our version of the Coliseum. You know, they had dudes in there. I don't remember their names, but they had dudes in there doing their shirts like the Shirt
Yes,
Kings.
like Shirt Kings.
did in Queens. They didn't blow up as big as the Shirt Kings.
Yeah.
But still, salute to them. And we, that's where we get all of our freshly dipped fly gear. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Like, Green Acres was a spot.
And
Now-
they actually had a store in there called Shinnecock. It was a store
Yeah,
in there.
yeah.
My rest in peace to my friend Rebecca. She told, come meet me at the store, and that many years ago, and it had all the legendary Indian garments and all that.
Facts,
So
facts.
yeah, Green Acres Mall was legendary, and I forgot the name of the album and who the artist was. Took a picture in the mall one time, and it was. I'm gonna see if I find it for the next
but
show.
nah, but
a lot of artists used to go up there and shoot videos and take
Yeah, all the Strong Island artists would
Yeah.
always come through and show love at the Green Acres, but also there was artists that from Queens
Yeah.
that would come out. You know what I'm saying? Well, my boss LL Cool J.
Shout out to LL Cool
Shout
J.
out to
Yeah.
LL. You know, I'm on Rock the Bells Radio
That's
4
right.
times a week. So check it out. With L is actually from Long Island. A lot of people don't know that. You know, he was born in Bay Shore.
Okay.
So he was shuffling back and forth between Bay Shore, Long Island, then Queens,
Yeah.
then Babylon. Because
Okay.
he was with his grandparents a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So L used to post up in there a
Yeah.
lot before it got too crazy and he
Yeah.
needed security. But
Chris Gotti said LL used to drive around with the Jaguar and the Panther in the car. Remember that, friends?
Facts.
He actually would drive around with the Jaguar and the Panther.
Big
shout out to
facts.
Shout out to Rock
He
the
really
Bells
used to do
and
that,
LL Cool
though?
J.
Yeah, big
That's
facts.
the
With a
rumor.
Panther in the car.
That's right.
That was a wild dude, man.
Yeah. Shout out to
Panther
LL.
in the
That's
car.
right. The
That was
Black
a wild-
Panther.
Yo,
Wild
Panther in
dude.
the that's wild.
Yeah, man. It was crazy.
So
man.
tell us a little bit about the early days working with EPMD. the legendary iconic group. Listen, you co-produce, you're a part of the evolution of EPMD. It's My Thing is it's a hip hop staple. And you know, Jay-Z reused it.
Actually, a few people reused it, and we actually.
But they did it first.
Yeah, absolutely. And let me.
We're gonna play that record.
Let me. You want to hear a cool story?
Of course, we always want to hear a cool story. Give us the exclusive.
I'm gonna tell you how
This is a
I'm gonna
culture.
tell you how It's My Thing was created.
Talk to him.
So we went to the studio.
Hold on. This is a Culture Coaches exclusive.
Facts.
DTA The Experience is gonna let us know how It's My Thing, the legendary EPMD record, was made.
Facts.
Talk to him.
All right, so like I said, I was a 14-year-old kid,
Yes.
going on 15. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? And you know, EMP, they older. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I went into the studio with them because they needed a DJ.
Okay.
And It's My Thing was the first song that we worked on.
Yes.
So they wanted to rhyme over 7 minutes of funk.
Wow.
So shout out to Charlie Murata. He was the engineer, right? And Charlie didn't have a sampler.
Charlie Murata?
Charlie Murata.
Murata.
Dope engineer. He still
Okay.
got a dope studio to this day.
Okay.
He's rocking. So what I did with It's My Thing was I DJ'd it.
Okay.
So I was in the studio. I DJ'd it live for like maybe 2 minutes.
That's crazy.
And Charlie recorded it, and he was like, all right, that's cool. So since he didn't have a sampler, we couldn't loop it. So what he did was he created a tape loop, but a physical tape loop. So we had mic stands set up around the studio, and the tape was running out of his machine.
That's crazy.
Around the whole studio.
That's crazy.
Behind the back of chairs and everything, going back into the machine to create the loop.
That is insane.
That's how we created It's My Thing. Now, if you're a DJ, you'll understand that it's very hard to mix It's My Thing and hold the blend.
Yes.
Because I'm human.
Yes.
So
I
I
know
was
what you're talking
DJing
about.
it.
Yeah.
So I wasn't exactly in time like a metronome.
Yes.
Because I'm human. So, and a lot of people are like, yo, that's why it's hard to blend that record for more than like 15 to 20 seconds.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna add on
that's
to
how
that.
it was
So,
made.
so a lot of people don't know, right? So the story that you're telling us, thanks for the exclusive, is real interesting because Jay-Z remade, you know, his own version with Ain't No,
With Foxy.
right? With
Yep.
Foxy Brown.
Yep.
Shout out to that. So he used the same loop and everything. But every producer he went to had a hard time looping that record.
Facts.
Jazzo did it. Jazzo, it's documented. Jazzo said he went to everybody and he came to me and I put it together. I chopped it up. But he went to like several different producers and they could not get it. So back then he had issues looping it and you had to do it that way. And then again, I think he did it on the MP. He had an issue, but it's an iconic beat, and I just want to say, don't touch the beat if you can't match EPMD or Jay-Z and Fox.
Facts.
Don't touch the beat.
Facts.
Hey, Val, let's get into the record, though.
Let's go.
The broadcast bullies. Famous Frills and Val the Voice. Coaching the culture.
Yes, we
sir.
are back. We are the culture, the coaches. I am Famous Frills. Famous Frills, and tell them your name. Abuligua, bro.
Yes, sir. It's your man, Valentino, Val the Voice, the people's choice, Mr. Validated, and I know you hate it. And I just got to say one thing where I left off at. I had one more thing to say. Frills, make sure ain't no Philly artists touching that record. That's a New York record, all right? And if they can't do it better, leave it alone.
Let me
But
tell
you
you,
already beat us with the Philly
difference between
cheesesteak.
Philly and Brooklyn. I'm not saying
Yeah.
the whole New York.
Yeah, let's not get crazy.
No, I'm gonna tell you, we got respect. We got a guest up here.
That's
Yo,
right.
Brooklyn cats want to take over everything. DTA.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Before
sir.
we went to the break, we was talking about EPMD.
That's right.
The crazy thing about this, man, about your career, man, you work with. Let's name some of the major
That's
names
right.
that you work with, because your rap sheet is crazy.
Crazy.
Okay, so first off, EPMD.
Yes, sir.
I actually reunited with them, and I've been their official DJ for the past decade.
It's
For the
amazing.
past 10 years, I've been rocking with EPMD. I'm also Eric Sermon's solo DJ as
Them
well.
checks are looking good.
So, did you have a different DJ name back in the day?
I did. I just went by Diamond.
Diamond J, his spin it. That's he talking about
Yep.
you, right?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But
See, I know Val.
Yeah, you
You ain't know Val.
I taught you well.
Val ain't
Frills.
know.
I taught him New York culture well. He was stuck in Philly.
No, we was
Villa.
No, we was studying the culture. That's why I'm a coach now.
Listen, talk to us about some of the legendary artists you've been a part of their
yeah,
career.
please, man. Your rap sheet crazy.
Coach 'em.
Let them know. Don't be humble, man.
Well, yeah,
FBH.
you know, I've done some tours with Beyonce. That was a
Wow.
great experience. You know, she's dope, by the way. Shout out to B. Anytime you want me back, I'm ready, B.
That's right.
You heard me?
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Listen, hire this man. Hire him again.
That's right.
Great DJ. Go ahead.
I can use another check. All right.
That's right. Cut the check.
CTC.
Cut the check, son. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I've just been blessed to work with so many people, man. I'm also the DJ from that show on MTV.
That's right.
Making
of the band.
Making a band, which is
Yeah.
the first official Ratchet television show.
That's
I
right.
guess.
The first reality
You know what I'm saying?
TV show. You know what I'm
Reality
saying?
ratchet
Reality
show.
TV show is Making the Band. Shout out to
Yep.
Ines. He was
Yep.
part of that.
Hold on. But back then, reality TV was a little more realer, though, right? I know it was staged.
it was 100. No, nothing was staged on that show.
Wow. Let's talk about it.
Nothing was staged. First of all, that's why I've never did reality TV again, because I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nothing was staged. They was as wild as you thought they was.
That's crazy.
It was real. It was 100% real. So yeah, so shout out to everybody for the band. Hope everybody's doing well. I know Babs. She had a Queen of the Ring.
Okay.
Rap
Yes.
battle series. I know Dyline's doing this thing. Chopper been putting out mad mixtapes.
Yeah.
Enes been battling. He's one of the dopest MCs.
Shout out to Ines and PD Crack. They just did Jingling
That's right.
Baby over again.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Man,
dope.
So it's real dope.
Enes is a monster.
Yeah.
Sure.
Monster on them bars. So yes, I did that TV show. I was blessed to work with one of the greatest, most iconic artists of any generation. May he rest in peace, and that's Prince.
Wow.
So I'm an official member of the New Power generation as well.
Wow.
Yo, let's talk
That's
about
amazing.
Tell us a positive, great, positive, because we like to push that P over it. We
Push that
Tell us
positivity.
a positive message you might have got from Prince, something positive you seen him do, because people always got all these. Tell us something positive.
yeah.
Put some P on his name. Positive. That's if it's applicable. I don't know if that's applicable.
It's okay. We'll be careful. Be careful, Frills.
Prince is that
iconic.
So, all right. Well, this might. Well, can I tell you two things?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
It's your floor.
The first craziest thing, which was probably one of the biggest moments of my life. I have two of these moments. Was well, first and foremost, remember when I told you I was in arenas and I was very
Yes.
proud to be in arenas? I'm gonna
Yes.
tell you guys this. I've never gotten a favor from anybody.
Okay.
Every job that I've ever gotten in my life has been absolutely beyond a shadow of a doubt because I was the best person for the job. When the gig I got with Beyonce, I had to battle multiple DJs to get that gig.
Hey, yo, hold on. Name some names.
Who'd you have to battle?
I don't remember a lot of them. One I remember.
They didn't
I ain't
matter.
gonna lie. I lost to him.
No.
I lost. Say them
Yeah.
joke.
One I remember is and shout out to my brother DJ Leon
Okay.
from the Fugees. He
Okay.
came in second to me at that Beyonce battle.
Got you.
So when I couldn't do the Beyonce shows in Africa because I was already booked by someone else, and I don't turn that. Once you give me a deposit,
Yeah.
you have my word. I do good business. So I couldn't do those shows. I called Leon
Okay.
to do those shows with her in Africa. So shout out to my brother. So
Did you get your 20%?
Nah, I didn't. I don't do
Okay,
that. I ain't
I'm
do
just
that.
asking. I'm just asking.
I ain't do that.
I'm a businessman.
But and I don't remember the other DJs. One dude was from Philly though, and he was nasty.
Who?
But I can't remember his name. Y'all all crazy with the cuts.
yeah, that don't matter though. That
He was-
that one don't matter.
No,
that
but-
one don't
Val,
matter.
stop hating.
I'm joking.
He was nasty. But the only thing was, and this
Was
is
it
why.
active?
No, it wasn't active. But
Might have been Swift.
I keep telling all the DJs, do your best to be a well-rounded DJ.
Yes.
I'm not the best at anything, but I'm dope at everything.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, and that's what got me the gig because the dude from Philly was crazy, but he couldn't crack that mic. Beyonce needed a host
That's
that
right.
could also DJ.
Right.
So I ended up hosting her tour and getting busy. That's where he
I
fell short.
want to talk about DJ culture. One thing
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that I like about New York DJs, besides for the ones that really get cut, that's real nice. Y'all pause, hit the pause button. Pause. The mic game is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
why is that so important in NYC?
Yeah.
Because it just engages the people.
That's right.
Also, shout out to one of the biggest radio icons in the urban community ever, and that's Funkmaster Flex.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
when you hear Flex, yo, I'm crazy. I'm the best coming out these cars. We're gonna do this and that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Flex. He's
So-
very
Yeah.
entertaining.
If you listen to that all the time,
It's engaging.
you feel like you need to hear that in the clubs, and
That's right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And rest in peace to my brother from 30 years, who was also a member of the X-Men. A lot of people didn't know that. Fat Man Scoop.
Oh, wow. Legendary.
Scoop was our voice before he became the voice of the clubs.
Yeah.
And of a generation.
Shout out to my people from Crooklyn Clan, Sis and Riz. Those are the homies.
They produced him.
That's
You
right.
see what I'm saying? So, and think about why Scoop came across so big. He wasn't even rhyming.
That's
He
right.
was just, get your hands up. Let's go. Let's go.
And the story behind that is that, I used to move around with Sis a lot back in the days from Crooklyn. Shout out to AVA Records,
AVA,
is legendary.
yep.
But they actually coached, they knew Scoop, and they said, listen, we want to talk to you. Say this. Say throw your hands up.
Yeah.
This was something that they created
check-
and brought him in to co-produce.
Wow.
But they
Check it
actually
out, though. Scoop-
found them and nurtured
That's
the
exclusive.
record. Yeah.
Scoop was
Shout out to
he was
Sis
an
and Riz.
MC. He was a rapper.
I met him.
His name was Scoop Rock,
Yeah.
like Chub Rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he would rap for us and also hype us up. But when nobody was signing him or whatever with the rapping,
Yeah.
that's when
I met
Scissorhands
Scoop
and them come in.
Yeah, I kicked it with in my man
and
DJ
they converted
Scissorhands.
him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's
in
dope.
Scissorhands' crib. Canarsie, shout out to Canarsie, Brooklyn.
yep.
I was in Scissorhands' crib. He said, yo, I want to introduce you to my man, Scoop. We're going to be producing a lot of records. We're going to be putting them out. Stay tuned. I used to be real good friends with her. Shout out to my man,
Facts,
Sis.
man,
So we got,
facts.
up here at the Coaches, man, we get the exclusives. See, that's what you don't get at the other shows. Because you
Exclusive,
wasn't
son.
part of the culture. You just started, homie. You just,
And we coaching.
that's right.
Right,
We
right.
coaching.
Coach DTA, right?
Facts,
right.
facts.
You're a professional. You're a
Yep.
pro. You top of the line.
That's
We don't
right.
hate. We congratulate you. But listen, I need you to give 3 to 5 pause, because yo man, pause out of control sometimes. Tips.
You
for
going
up-and-coming
crazy, Frills.
DJ.
You've been going crazy.
For up and come back. Pull yourself in. For up and coming DJ, 3 to 5 tips on things they might want to do.
I don't have 3 to 5 tips. I just got one tip for everybody out there that wants to put that acronym D and J in front of their name.
What's that?
Get your skills up.
That's right. Talk to him.
Get your skill set up. The bag will come. I didn't know about a bag. The
Yeah.
bag just comes to me now. It just
Yeah.
comes because I'm at such a high skill level. Anything that I decide to do, I do it at a top level.
Yes.
If I'm gonna write songs, I write dope songs. If I rap them dope. I rap them dope enough to get signed by major record labels and get all this type of advance money. If I'm gonna be on the radio, I'm one of the best at it when I'm on that radio. When I'm cracking that mic, people listen. When I'm on that set, people stare and like in amazement. When I'm rocking the parties, everybody's shaking. Get your skill set up. Don't take the quick 3-second, I can press the button and play the song and that's good enough. No.
Yeah.
Get your skill set up and
Yeah.
you will get to that real bag.
Can I say
The
something?
'Cause Spotify
sustainable-
can't save you.
Listen, the
That's a
sustainable
good one,
bag.
Val.
The
Co-sign.
sustainable bag. Not I'm getting the bag right now and nobody knows who you are
Yeah.
next year. Craig Mack, you won't be around next year. You know what I'm saying?
Chase the purpose, not the paper, and the paper will chase you once you're purposeful.
I'm 2+ decades in and I'm still relevant.
Talk to him.
Think about that. Look at my I sent y'all my EPK
Yeah,
of all
crazy.
the stuff I
The
did.
rap sheet is
But look what I'm currently doing.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, hold on, yeah, because
see
I
what I'm
want to
saying?
say, we push dope over here.
Yeah.
When we're not
We
talking
dope
about
pushers.
drugs, no cocaine, we talking about dope music. Let's
Facts.
talk about this music and what you got new going on.
Well, musically, I'm actually gonna be dropping a project in 2026.
Awesome.
And it's called the DTA Presents the JMS Project. JMS is just my songs.
That's dope.
I got a lot of songs that I'm coming out with. I was thinking about doing like an album, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
with a theme, with skits and all of that. but people's attention span is so short right now.
Microwave.
I don't know if they're gonna be even into that with a brand new artist.
Yeah.
So I'm just coming out with dope songs, and you listen and you tell me what's a hit.
Yeah.
I'll never say I got a hit record because you can't have a hit until the people tell you got a hit.
That's right.
So I got potential hits.
Yeah.
I got 72 of them in my head already.
That's right.
But who knows what the people's gonna like?
You got hits, homie. From
you know
my
what?
voice to God's ears, you got hits.
Let's manifest what Val just
G-O-E,
said.
God
You
over
know what I'm saying?
everything.
Let's
God over
manifest
everything.
that.
You got hits, homie. I can hear
So-
it. You a hit maker. You
Come-
part of Murder Inc. because all you do is make hits.
Ooh, it's murder. Shout out to my big bro Ja Rule.
Once again, man, for a lot of guests, I can't really say this. Your rap sheet is crazy. We're not talking about crime. We talking about his rap sheet.
Yeah.
Facts,
We ain't
facts.
talking about crime. We talking about
accolades.
shine.
His
Yep.
accolades.
Word.
Tell us something else that you want the fans to know around the globe about you, bro. Please.
Oh, well, you know, I also shout out to one of the greatest party DJs ever in the history of the world is the great Kid Capri.
Yes,
I
sir.
call him
Facts.
King. I call him King Capri.
Okay.
Because to me, he's at the top of the hill when it comes to the whole party. Like, I study blueprints.
Yes.
When it came to turntablism, I studied Clark and I studied Richie Rich. When it came to rocking parties, I studied Kid Capri. Like, how do you not study that man? I mean,
How do you
he's-
not study the greats?
You know what I'm saying? So, and there's a reason why I rock the way I rock on stage. I study Biz. Biz was one of the greatest performers ever. You know, when in the beginning, later on, he didn't care no more. But when he was caring about it, you couldn't stop him. You know what I'm saying? I studied Dougie Fresh, one of the greatest entertainers.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to be great, you study the greats.
Absolutely.
I studied Prince. You know what I'm saying? I was fortunate enough to work with Prince.
Yeah.
But I studied him.
Can you share, if you have one, can you share a Prince moment?
Let's get back to that.
Let's get back to
Because I was actually gonna share that before,
That's
and
right.
I went on a tangent with scooping
it.
everybody.
It's all good. You got a lot to talk about. We got to
So-
do a part 2.
So actually, I would love to come back.
That's
Absolutely,
definitely.
So, all right. So I did the audition process for Prince. Again, I had to battle DJs from all over the country.
That's right.
Shout out to King IXL from Minneapolis. He's nasty and he's still nice.
Shout out to Minneapolis.
Still nice to this day. He came in second to me. So I ended up getting a gig with Prince. Now I'm part of the new power generation. Crazy thing, all right? So I fly out to Minnesota. First of all, I flew out to Minnesota in, I think it was October. Once we got over the state of Minnesota, it was all white. You couldn't see anything.
Okay.
Apparently, it snowed like 2 months earlier and
Okay.
never melted. Like this,
Damn.
this is how cold Minnesota is.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Cold
right?
as ice.
You want to talk about culture shock? Wow, shock. So
I've been up there before.
you right.
I
You
know
know what
somebody
it
who
is.
truck froze up there.
Facts.
Truck.
I hope you wasn't
Facts.
up there with the Philly Superhead, but that's for another show.
That's none of your
A
business,
whole
pal.
nother show.
That's for another show.
Hit the pause button. There you go.
Yeah, don't worry about what's
Right.
going on in Philly.
Crazy. So I get to Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? They post me up in a nice hotel or whatever. I get to walk into Paisley Park.
Okay.
I couldn't have been more than 19, 18, 19.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm in Paisley Park. Look, and it's like I felt like I was the kid that won the golden ticket. to
Okay.
get
Willy
to-
Wonka.
Willy Wonka. To get to
Yeah.
the chocolate factory.
Yes.
That's what it was like.
Cool classic.
It was crazy walking into that. It's a big complex.
Okay.
If you've never been to Paisley Park, it's crazy.
Dope.
So now I'm in Paisley Park, and the rehearsal room is around back. I didn't know that the rehearsal room you could fit a 747 in. It's like an airplane hangar.
Okay.
So I get in there, and shout out to my brother Tony from TDK, the TDK dancers from New Power Generation. Tony shows me like where they're gonna, I'm gonna be set up. So there's techs, like roadies, setting up my turntables because they literally flew my turntables from New York to Minnesota. So the techs are setting up my turntables, and I'm running up there like, yo, what are y'all doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never had a tech. I do that myself.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I can do it. So I moved them to the side and I start setting up. So for the people that can't see the visual, make sure you tap in and check out
Yeah.
the visual. Because my head was down. I'm over the mixer and I'm plugging in the plugs into the back of the mixer from the turntables.
Yeah.
I see these 2 yellow boots hop up on the riser. I lift my head up, and it's Prince looking me in the face. He said, man, I'm so happy that you're here. I'm such a fan of your work. Prince said he was a fan of my work.
Wow.
That's dope.
That's one of the biggest, hugest things to this day in my life. That man who was one of the most amazing, not just musicians,
Prodigy.
but human beings.
Yes.
One of the most amazing human beings that God sent down to this earth said he was a fan of my work. I almost passed out.
Wow.
Because he was Prince. He looked just like the movies. He had the frilly joint on with, you know what I'm saying, with the blouse or whatever Dave Chappelle called it.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
shout
He had on his little pumps. You know what I'm saying? He was Prince.
Shout out to Prince. And you know what?
Yeah.
Shout out to all the roadies. No frills. Was you ever a roadie?
Uh-oh.
For Tupac? That's what I heard. But he signed the NDA. He
I'm gonna
signed
keep
the
it real. I
NDA.
signed the NDA.
Yeah, he signed the NDA.
But I need to know one thing.
What's that?
The girl that made me put my Transformers down. Did you meet Vanity? Oh my God.
I did meet Vanity once. One time.
She
I-
bad.
Vanity was
Vanity came
insanity.
to an event with Jerome and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Okay.
So that's where I had met Vanity. But I was always around Mayte. I was always around Carmen Electra.
Oh, wow. Carmen Electra, yeah.
She was like my sister. Yeah.
Yeah.
She texted me yesterday. I told her how to get back to her. She said to say what's up.
Yeah, she
Carmen
was.
Electra, what's
What,
up?
what happened when y'all went on that date?
Yeah, I can't. I signed the NDA too.
Don't use my line,
I
Bob.
signed the NDA too, but she knows how it went
Hey,
down.
listen. We got to do a part 2.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got to wrap this interview up because
Facts.
you know
Right.
we got to go. He got to go on tour.
That's right.
Facts.
Jumping on the plane, man.
Yes,
Facts.
he
I got a flight to catch.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if he's going to Queens or I don't know which airport he's going
Yeah.
to. But anyway, yo, before we wrap up this interview, bro, man, I want to say, man, I really appreciate
That's
you, man.
right.
I appreciate what you do for the culture. I appreciate what you do
Yeah.
when you use that platform.
Yeah.
And you not a hater, man. You put
That's
other
right.
DJs on down that rock and soul. I
Facts.
see you do that
Yes.
every year. You put, and the dope part about it, you don't have to be the nicest. He not putting people down, helping other DJs. That's the type of people we need to win in this culture. I'm co-signing them.
That's
but
right.
do you have anything else you would like to say before we finish this interview?
And we
bro?
definitely got to bring you back up when that.
Oh.
This is your house. You got a new album coming out. You got a lot of projects.
Oh, yeah, I
Let
wanna
us
come
know
back.
so that we can
Definitely.
definitely support it and bring you back up for another
You know what?
exclusive.
Also, man, I forgot to mention the comedy.
Talk about it.
I'm actually, and that's another thing that I'm following in Kid Capri's steps. I'm like a big DJ in comedy now. So I have a comedy show in New York City that we've been doing for 16 years.
Dope.
Not
16?
Not 16 weeks, not 16 months, 16 years. It's called Mixtape Comedy. And it's every third Sunday of the month at Gotham Comedy Club.
Okay.
That's where they shoot all the Comedy Central stuff for the club stuff.
Right.
Gotham Comedy Club on 23rd Street in Manhattan. Everybody and anybody that has touched that stage has the ability to sell out Madison Square Garden by themselves.
That's crazy.
We've had Amy Schumer.
That's
We
crazy.
just had Sherry Shepherd. We've had Mike Epps.
Nice.
Chris Rock. Of course, Kevin Hart. That's how I started
Yeah,
working with Kevin
yeah.
Hart.
Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld's done our show 3
Yeah.
times. Just
That's major.
understand
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's a major level.
Anthony Anderson started the show with us hosting, but he had to leave when his show Blackish blew up so crazy, and now he's coming back to our show.
Awesome.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So Cedric anybody that can sell out these shows in these big arenas does our platform. You know what I'm saying?
What's up?
Yeah, and before we wrap the show up, I want to shout out to the legendary LL Cool J.
Yes, sir.
For making me a part of the Rock the Bells radio family.
Facts.
But shout out to this man. He got a show. Tell him the show real fast before we wrap this up.
Yep.
What day it come on Rock the Bells radio?
The show I got on Rock the Bells is called Planet of the Tapes with myself and my partner. What up, Geech? Geechy Dan.
Yes.
It comes on 4 times a week. It airs Tuesday nights at midnight. It airs on Saturdays and Sundays as well. So you can catch us 4 times a week.
Make sure to collab us on all the promos so we could, we got a big following,
absolutely.
especially in the UK.
Teamwork.
Facts.
Everywhere we could promote
Teamwork
you.
make the dream work. You
That's
know what it is.
right.
So the Planet of the Tape show on Rock the Bells, and then I'm also on 3 other FM stations. But again, just tap in with me on my social media at DTA Experience. It's all right there in front of you.
Yeah.
Come get the experience, son.
There's levels to this, homie.
Hey, Val, we out this joint.
Everybody was talking about it.
Famous Frills and Val the Voice. Coaching the culture.